Hi, JPO here again. Time for a short, short test this new Ozuku finishing stone using a stainless kitchen knife. So this is just to see how well it cuts on this particular steel. So I'm starting with an Toma 1200 to generate to establish a new edge. Yeah, so as usual, I always end up doing underestimating the speed of this Toma plate and generating a burr that is more difficult to remove than I need to. So seems like most of the time spent honing knives or stainless knives is cleaning up the burr. So I try to minimize the burr formation, but you don't need to spend much time on this diamond plate before the burr grows quite rapidly. Yeah, so the goal is just to create a 2D functional edge. The goal is not to remove these 2D iterations I create now on the next stone. Is the next stone to make the edge durable enough to be used. This is also it's not a symmetrical grind, so it needs a little more. The bevel is wider on one side, and it needs a little more work on one side. I'm not sure if it's what's the ratio on these two bevels are. It's yeah, if I had managed to be a little less aggressive in the beginning, I would probably have had a lot easier time to clean up the edge. I'm not sure what the easiest way to clean burrs is, but my approach is just to lighten up the pressure and intentionally maybe lift the angle a fraction up if I need to. Yeah, and the final cleanup. The paper test is just it's not to check for sharpness. It's just to check if there's any burr left. But yeah, I can already feel that with when I feel the edge with my fingers. So it's more of a YouTube thing. Yeah, so this is the small Ozuku I bought to be used for razors, but it's also interesting to see how well it's stainless steel, and maybe I can use it like this to create a micro bevel, or just to fine-tune a edge. It's a size 100, and it's just big enough, at least for me, to be used for knives as well. Always nice to have a little more real estate to work with, but yeah, I don't mind the smaller stones. Yeah, so the stone is a level 5 stone, so it's I'm also testing how this if it's even practical to use it with knives, because I have other stones in this hardness category that maybe a little harder, and those have a tendency to grab the bevel, and yeah, really more useful for razors. So this actually seems to cut the steel quite well. Yeah, some final edge refinement. Just to now I'm going by just by the feel and sound, so you can actually hear when if there's any burr left on the on the edge, the pitch will be different, and you just continue until you have a equal sound on both sides of the edge. So the idea is just to create the little convexity, because the angle isn't constant when you do this, but it's the variation is small enough to create a slightly convex shape, and that makes the edge a little more durable. So this is it's not these knives get used for everything, so it's from cutting bread to produce to yeah, it's we don't have a knife for every single task. It's yeah, I'm the only knife person in the house, so this is probably needs to be sharpened in a matter of a week anyway, so there's no point in doing too much here. So this is more or less what I do. I usually just use a diamond plate to cut in a bevel, and some type of natural stone, preferably a little softer than this, to just to clean up the edge and maintain some of the bite from the diamond plate. Yeah, and the paper test is totally useless in this case, in my opinion. But yeah. Yeah, but it's popping arm hair and shaving arm hair effortlessly, so that's just tells me that it's more than sharp enough to tackle most kitchen tasks. Yeah, so all in all, it's the stone didn't have a tendency to grab the knife, so this is can probably also be used to generate a sharp micro bevel, or just to clean up a tiny burr or something. So yeah, but I have other stones that are more probably more useful than this, but this just shows me that it's also useful as not just for razors, but maybe also for kitchen knives. So that's it. Thank you for watching.